Welcome back. You are in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host, Sheila. How are y'all doing today? I'm wonderful and thank you for asking. So today I have a very special guest. We have Irv Da PHENOM in the building, y'all. And we're gonna make a plant-based dish, kind of like a grain bowl, okay? Jerk seasoned tofu. It's gonna be so good, y'all. Y'all do not wanna miss this episode, so stay tuned.
Peace. I am the only Irv Da PHENOM in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen. I'm cooking with Miss Sheila. We're gonna make something phenomenal today.
Hey y'all, welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. And I have a special guest. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
I am the only Irv Da PHENOM.
I love it, y'all. Take a quick look at this clip so you can see Irv in his glory, y'all. Take a look.
I'll be damned if I close my eyes tonight without getting that paid for. I'm sick and tired of living on lease land like what the fuck is my 48? Cause they're my great granddaddy paid for with blood, sweat, and slave labor. Goddamn, Uncle Sam said hold your breath and wait for the deed to sign. Everybody mind around me is dying. Living po, that gangster shit mindsets they sold that we've been buying. I say, yup for my city, I rep for my city. Any opposition never been a threat to my city. I'm from the home of the Royals, Chiefs and the Kings. So any competition stepping just a pass it to me. I'm flying down 9-7, headed to the stadium.
No, I can't have your energy blocking my blessing. I'd be a fool if I don't listen to the message. Oh, yeah. And it's fucked up. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go.
I know, right? That's pretty dope. You enjoyed it just like I did, I'm sure. Irv, thank you for coming and hanging out with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're going to cook up a dish. And you guys, we're going to make a grain bowl per se. And we're going to do it plant-based. And we're using, as our meat substitute, we're going to use a little bit of tofu. But we're going to make it jerk flavor, okay, y'all? So take a quick look at the ingredients for today's recipe. Quick, simple, not a lot of ingredients, y'all, right? So, Irv, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just kind of saute those bell peppers a little bit, just so that they're not, they're not raw, but they're not overly cooked and mushy either. Because in the bowl, we want all those bright colors to be pretty and, have a little...
Leave a little life in them?
Yes, leave a little life in them, yes.
So vibrant.
So vibrant. Okay, so it could have been a little hotter, y'all. It didn't sizzle like I wanted it to. Turn that up just a little bit.
The sound is always so satisfying.
It is, isn't it?
It's like that's its time. It's going down now like that.
It's going down, yes. And we're going to put just a little bit of this jerk seasoning on here. Start getting this party started. Now, Irv, can you tell our viewing family, are you from Kansas City?
I was born in Florida.
Okay.
And my family moved here to Kansas City when I was like 3 years old.
Okay.
So I was raised in Kansas City.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. So now, and I don't know if every urban city is like this or people in it, but does everybody ask now, what high school did you go to? When they
I think that's kind of like the, you can tell where somebody's from in high school.
Okay.
But I went to Sumner Academy, so shout out to all my savers. And then I graduated from Wyandotte High School.
Okay, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. And so there's a whole lot of talent over there in Wyandotte County.
Wyandotte?
Yes, oh my God. Yes, it is. My granddad owned a small, he had a small farm. It was off of 95th and Haskell over and that was the only place I knew in Wyandotte County. We went to my granddad's house and and then back home. But yeah, awesome.
It's pretty laid back over there. There's a lot of like ranches and stuff like off Leavenworth Road, and
yes,
a lot of cowboys over there.
Yes, my granddad was a black cowboy. Okay.
Shout out to
And
the cowboys.
so, you know, we would go to the black rodeos and all that stuff, you know. So I'm like, loved it. It was such a great, you know, being exposed to that kind of stuff, you know, to fresh meats and chickens and all of that, you know. So, okay, so this is, I'm going to let the viewers see these beautiful, colorful peppers, but then that's it. We're going to pull them out, and then we're going to put the tofu in.
Okay.
Doesn't that look good? So we are just going to take these out, put these back in this bowl.
All right. I'm drooling.
Ooh.
Smells are smelling.
Yes. I love it. So, Irv, can you tell us, what do you do? We know you're phenomenal. And so, tell us, what do you do?
I think the easiest way to describe it would just, I'm a creative.
Okay.
So I like to make stuff. I like to make food. I like to make music, fashion, songs.
Okay.
I just like taking one thing and another thing, put them together. So it could be some vintage clothes with some modern clothes, and then you create an outfit. Or I put lyrics with beats, and then you get a song. Or
yes.
you put some peppers with some tofu, and you know.
Yes.
So I like making stuff.
I love it.
But I think most people probably know me from making music.
Making music.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. But you're just a creative all around. I love it.
Like making stuff.
Yes, yes. And it is such a gift, you know, to be able to do that. Because not everybody can do that.
When you roast them, what do you do to roast them?
You know, I just put them in. I roast them in the skin. Okay. So and I just put like a little put a little olive oil on my hand, rub my hands together, and rub that on the potato, and then I just put it in the oven.
It is smelling
And then
really good in here now. I haven't eaten today. I don't know if all this is gonna make it to the dish without me.
I think it's and see, it's getting those sweet potatoes. So the other thing the sweet potatoes will do, you know, they'll start to caramelize because of the natural sugar, you know, and you know that because you like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's one of your favorite dishes that you like to cook?
I like making a good steak.
Ooh, okay.
Like a Wagyu steak.
Ooh.
Like you don't even need butter in the pan. You know,
What?
it's so much fat in the steak that you just heat the pan, let it get room temperature, and it cooks itself in its own fat. A little rosemary, a little garlic.
Okay.
It doesn't require a lot though.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
steak.
So do you cook your steak on the top of the stove, in the oven? What's your method?
I've tried reverse sear where you're gonna, you can bake it at a very low temperature in the oven for a little bit, and then you sear it. But I think my favorite method is just letting it get room temperature.
Okay.
And then, I might hit it 3 minutes on each side, or
Okay.
it just depends on how thick the steak is and what kind of cut it is.
Okay. Do you like a cast iron when you make it? Or?
Always cast iron.
Yes.
Cast iron is the greatest. You don't need all these, like you go see these kitchens that have all this stuff hanging from the ceiling. You're only going to use that.
This is it.
Unless,
this is all you need.
Maybe for certain sauces or roux.
Yes.
And sometimes cast iron can make certain things darker than you would like them.
Yes.
But I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, I'm going with cast iron.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, Irv. Look at you. I love it.
I mean, my mom taught me that. So
See?
that's always cast iron.
Yes, yes. And you know what a lot of people don't understand too is that cast iron is the original non-stick.
And it will last forever.
Last forever.
You can pass it down to your grandkids.
Yes. Yes.
Just season it. Don't let it get rusted. And if it gets rusted, you can re-season it.
Re-season it. Yes. Take care of it. Okay, so we done got those a little. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit.
My hands are going crazy. I have to dump something in this pan. What do you want me to do?
Okay, I'm going to have you to dump the, make sure that seasoning wasn't sticking to the pan.
That's the other thing I love about cast iron too is real seasonings. Like you put a little seasoning in there, and then by the time, do you think about that when you cook?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
So if you would put the tofu in,
Dumping all of it in.
we're dumping it all in.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. All the tofu.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time ever cooking tofu ever.
Wow. Okay. And so we're gonna we're gonna put some seasoning on that and
We're gonna do
sprinkle
the jerk?
some.
Okay.
And put some of that on there, and
All of it.
we'll put half of it on this side, and then when we flip it, we'll put the other half. And then I've got a little bit of that jerk sauce that we're gonna put in at the end. Ooh, wait, look at there. Look at there, look at there.
You see the wrist flick?
Yes.
Hey.
Y'all see him? Look.
All right.
So, Irvin, are you currently working on a project, or have you just released a project?
My album Big Lover comes out on Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're right now at the time of this, we're 10 days out.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Wow, you should
Yeah.
be. So, how are you celebrating? Because you gotta celebrate.
You know, whenever you release an album,
Uh-huh.
Especially as an independent artist,
Uh-huh.
the day of your album, you are pretty much locked in a room, like on the computer, like emailing, calling. You're making sure everything is going how it's supposed to go.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
for me, the celebration doesn't really even take place until like a week later.
Gotcha.
Once
Okay.
I'm seeing the reception, once I'm understanding, like, yo, this record landed this way, and then after that, the celebration is kind of like it's down the line. You gotta,
I got you.
you gotta see it through first.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm happy. I try to be present throughout the process, so I get to enjoy it all the way through. You know,
Step by step.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. So, how long have you been working on this project?
Woo. This is the longest I've taken on any album. So
Okay.
I want to say it's been a 2-year process.
Okay.
Working on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's called Lovers.
Big Lover.
Big Lover.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, what can listeners expect from Big Lover? And do you have a clip that we could share so they can hear it?
I definitely have a clip for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all listen, okay, and then y'all tell us what y'all think. Okay, so listen up real quick, right now.
Feeling the way I'm feeling right now. We should be together. You know, where I could touch you and you could touch me. Darling, why are you so far away from me? I want you right now, and I feel like we need to be making love.
Okay, Irv. The Phenom, I love it. Okay. So, would you say that you are, and I already get the sense that you're going to say no all over, but an R&B artist, or just you're an artist all over?
I'm an all over artist, but I'm in my R&B bag right now.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you know, that's where my heart is. I grew up in church, so singing comes more
Yes.
naturally and it resonates with me more. So, yeah.
Yes, nothing like some good R&B. And it seems like I was having this conversation with one of my daughters not too long ago, and she's like, everybody's music is, so what happened to the love songs?
That's what Big Lover is. Big Lover is the resurgence of, singing about love. Like,
Yes.
one of my favorite artists is Stevie Wonder.
Ooh.
And for how many years now? 40, 50 years, Stevie Wonder's been singing about one thing. Love.
Love.
And he's
right.
such a great artist. He does it and reinvents it and writes all these records singing about love over and over, and they're amazing every time.
Yeah. See how this is kind of starting to crisp up?
It looks really nice. It's nice and brown.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we're going to let it get a little browner.
I never thought I would drool looking at tofu.
Looking at tofu, I
Out with
know.
water. This is okay.
Got a nice little crisp on some of it.
Yes, that's what we trying to get. Y'all see that? So this is the tofu. And the tofu will kind of crumble, but I try to,
That's what I was surprised about, because I thought tofu was soft like eggs, but that
Yes.
looks to be a little bit firmer.
And I do buy the extra firm type.
Okay, so there's different.
There's different types.
Okay.
Yes. So the extra firm, and so it is a little firmer. But I mean, even as firm as this can be, it's still gonna crumble a little bit. You know, which is why I'm kind of gingerly turning them.
Yeah, it's holding the shape pretty good.
Yes. And so yeah, we're gonna let it crisp up a little bit more. And then we're gonna put just a little bit of a jerk sauce on it. And get some of that caramelization in this cast iron skillet with it. And yeah, y'all, and when we come back, we're gonna show you this grain bowl and we're gonna taste and we're gonna learn more from
Irv Da PHENOM.
We'll be right back, y'all. Okay, we are ready, y'all. Y'all come on, take a closer look at this. I wish we had smell-o-vision so y'all could smell it. I know.
It's like you're getting. I mean, it's amazing.
Yes.
You can smell it.
You can smell it. Absolutely. Okay. Irv, you go first. And so you got a little bit of rice, you got some black beans, roasted sweet potatoes, and your jerk tofu.
I feel bad tearing up this pretty presentation.
No, go right ahead.
Little tofu.
Yes.
Some beans.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, for the that's what I'm like, let me get a spoon and some tongs.
This one I'm most excited about right
Yeah, them peppers, baby. Yes.
here. I love peppers.
I do too. Yes. I do too. And then there's some extra sauce if you want some, if you think you might want some
I love
extra.
sauce.
I know, it's the sauce is everything, right? Yes.
Wow.
Sweet potato and some peppers.
In my family, my mom jokes with my dad that he does what they call it, shotgun prayer or drive-by prayer.
There we go.
So, dear God, thank you for this food. Please bless the chef, bless his food. Sizzling, Craving.
Amen.
Just really hungry.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. Yes.
Quick little drive-by.
Okay.
Man,
What you think about that tofu?
I had sweet potato.
Mmm. Yeah, that's sweet potato too.
It's perfectly cooked. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna try tofu. It definitely got some flavor.
Got some flavor. It's not that bland tofu they used to be trying to give us.
That jerk sauce,
Oh yeah, this is the real deal, ain't it?
that's amazing. It's got a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
I want that jerk sauce.
This one you can get at the store. I didn't make the seasoning I made myself, but this is Walker's jerk.
A lot of lime.
It is.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is bomb.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you. This is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy right now.
Ooh wee. Got a little spice to it with that sauce on it.
All the textures work.
Okay.
Tofu is good by itself, but there's something about the beans and the peppers.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I'm glad you do too.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Yes, look, I can put it in a Ziploc and you can take it home with you. I promise you. Yes, so you can have some for later.
This is so good. Thank you.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. It is always a pleasure and an honor for me to cook and share meals with people like yourself who are doing amazing things, you know, in Kansas City, because your success is not just yours, it's the whole community, you know. And so because what that does is sets the standard, you know, set the expectation, and we can all celebrate in your success. And when you're successful, it gives us all a reason to celebrate, you know. And so that's, you know, the amazing thing about community. And when we're in community with others, or fellowship, you know, then those are the major benefits that we get from it, you know. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today.
Thank you. Skill sharp as skill. I'm inspired to step my jerk game up for sure. I like tofu. I probably won't make a lot of tofu, but I know that there's now different, you know, textures of it.
Yes. Yeah. And you can season it. Tofu is kind of like a mushroom. So any flavor you season it with, that's what it's going to absorb. And so when you taste tofu and it's bland, then you know, oh, they just didn't season this at all. They didn't put nothing, they just threw the tofu in there, okay? Yeah. Because it really does, you know, whatever you season it with, that's what it's going to take on. Yeah. And again, I don't use it a lot, but, you know, on those times when, because again, it is soy, and, you know, so we limit, you know, the soy that we intake. But it is a alternative, or, you know, you have a guest coming over who maybe does not eat meat and they're plant-based. You're like, you know what, I got some tofu in here.
It'll get you full. I can feel it, like you know, it's almost like about like how a potato will make you full.
Yes, absolutely. Irv, I don't believe you told us where your new album is going to be streaming.
Anywhere you listen to music.
Okay.
You can find the album on all platforms.
Okay.
And the visuals will be on my social media.
Okay. I love it. Irv, is there anything else you want to tell the viewers before we leave about you, about your work, Kansas City, you know, anything?
I'm really just, I'm proud of the city right now. I'm proud of the city as a whole, you know. We're flourishing.
Yes,
we're thriving. We're doing a lot of amazing things.
Yes.
And to everybody watching this, come visit Kansas City.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It is.
To all the creatives in Kansas City, keep doing your stuff, you know. Still sharpen steel. Let's keep networking. Let's keep building. Let's keep being great.
Yes.
And love yourself. Take care of yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to do something today that makes your soul happy, okay? Peace out, y'all. We'll see you soon.